good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the back.
He's got space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Quick pass. The catch is made. He's in the... here he goes. Excellent catch and run by the senior. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They find the end zone for the first time.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's pass fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly, once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
They'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Try and muscle for the first down. Who's in the... here he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Open field ahead. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got an opening here. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Fighting off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up second and goal. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
I really love the play call here on second down. You know you can go back to the run game on third down, even fourth down if you need to. They go to the air, they get an easy touchdown pass for the offense.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The tailback's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. Tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on bulls.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
I love this play call on fourth down, going with the slant route. The defense has to play outside leverage because they're in zone. The corner has outside responsibility. Just attack his inside shoulder, and it's an easy pitch and catch, and they're able to move the chains.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
Running with purpose. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Across the 40. He's got space. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give...
Got an opening here. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pitches to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Well, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it or do they go for it?
He's got it right near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man steps out of the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And he's sacked. Huge play with the defense to set up a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
We've got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The tight end has got it. He's got a crease. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. The Tigers go back on top.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On the ground, it's Marshall. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot. The quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They need some important yards here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
When the offense runs it on 3rd and long, it tells me they're willing to go for it on 4th down. And even though the defense gets to the stop here, I fully expect them to go right back to that option play and probably convert.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. With the catch, it's Buchanan. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, as a defense, you got to They're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Here comes the rush. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Big Blue answers right back.
That is just such a great job by this offense, sticking it in the end zone and not settling for a field goal. Now inside of a minute, you're forcing the action. They've got to go down and stick it in the end zone just to have a chance.
The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Louisville Cardinals. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. A draw to the back. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Louisville.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. That run moves the ball across the 35. Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Louisville has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And the defense wraps it up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's got space. Good enough for first down yardage.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again, fighting him off. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. They're set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Makes the grab. It's Marsh, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
That's a good find by this quarterback.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Marshall. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Marshall. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. design quarterback run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Michigan will call time here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
That was an incredibly important drive. This game was getting out of hand here in the second quarter, and now headed into the locker room, it's still just a 2-possession game. So a lot of belief as they head in that they can come back, put together this comeback in the second half, and ultimately win.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Crosses the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic cover.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. No huddle here for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, I can see what they're doing here. They're trying to get themselves back on schedule and create a manageable 3rd down situation, but the defense was ready for it. They're keying on this quarterback. They're keying on these option plays, and they are able to get a stop here and create an obvious...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
2nd down after that previous play. The back's got it on a counter. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks. Here they're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Here comes a handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Louisville has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions.
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down.
Breaks into the clear. He's free down the right sideline. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Bringing pressure. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they bring it down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. Look out, whole different game now.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Wants to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Who's in? Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this sets him up to really have a stranglehold of this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal. Michigan will call time here, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. And now Michigan chooses to use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing situation. Take the 3 and reward the quality series with points on the scoreboard.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.